What if law enforcement can figure out where someone fires a gun before responding to the potentially deadly scene? That's the hope of Metro City officials with a new pilot program called ShotSpotter. News Channel 5's Brandon Marshall spoke with a member of the mayor's office on how this can curb gun violence. Where would they use this technology, Brandon?
Well, Rory, this pilot program would cover 3 areas that have had the highest increase in gun violence last year, and they include James Casey, Napier Suticum, and Buena Vista and Elizabeth Park in North Nashville. Now, besides pinpointing where a shot is fired, this technology will be able to determine what kind of weapon was used and if there were multiple shooters.
And once we learned about the technology, we learned about the research and some of the outcomes that they have in other cities. It's something that we were very interested in pursuing.
Audio sensors are placed on buildings or lampposts throughout a neighborhood, and if a gun is fired, sensors will detect where the sound came from, alert ShotSpotter analyzers who will then determine if the sound came from a gun. If so, Metro's Police Dispatch Center will be notified, and so will police. This week, Metro Council passed a resolution to contract with the alert system. The pilot program costs about $300,000. MDHA will cover a third of that, with Metro covering the rest.
This is going to save a lot of time. It's going to put a laser-like focus. It's going to increase the responsiveness of law enforcement. And in doing all of that, you create an environment where gunfire is probably least likely to happen because people with guns will know there's a more higher risk of them getting caught if they actually use them.
Now, some cities use ShotSpotter because shootings go unreported, and in Nashville, they are starting to see that in some cases. City officials will plan to meet with these specific neighborhoods later on this month. And as for the pilot program, it'll only be a year long. After that year, city officials will regroup and determine whether this program was effective. In Nashville tonight, Brandon Marshall, News Channel 5.